Terraform Cloud is a great solution for managing your infrastructure as code, but it might not be the right fit for everyone. Perhaps there are missing features, or you have concerns about the recent licensing changes, or the resources under management pricing model doesn't work for you. Whatever the reason, you might be looking to migrate off Terraform Cloud. Migrating off Terraform Cloud can be a daunting task, especially if you have a lot of workspaces. Doing it manually could take days, and you might make mistakes along the way. So M0 has created a migration tool to help you automate the process. The M0 migration tool helps you migrate your existing workspaces, including the settings, variables, and state data to M0. It maintains the same project structure and configuration, so you can continue to manage your infrastructure as code with minimal disruption. If you had dozens or hundreds of workspaces, the migration tool can save you a lot of time and effort. And the best part is, I can now take advantage of M0's powerful features like the ability to detect and manage drift, continuous tracking of cost with budget thresholds and alerts, and native OPA integration for managing policy as code. If you're interested in using the migration tool, you can find the repository in the video description and the accompanying blog post. It's open source and free to use, so give it a try and let us know what you think. We're always looking for feedback to improve the tool.